know it's wrong, so what should I do? My mother died. My mother died.
Hey Thomas, my name's Tyrone. Basically, I just got done listening to episode number 70, and I want to say I agree with you on with Sam Harrison and identity politics. I agree with your view on that, but Sam Harris, he's had this view about the black community identity politics for over a year now. He did a podcast with Glenn Larry, a Harvard professor, and they pretty much came out saying that they really didn't think systemic racism was that prevalent. Also, he has a video on Black Lives Matter on YouTube, and he pretty much said that that's the worst thing to happen for blacks, Black Lives Matter, which is kind of, I don't know, left me scratching my head. He's influenced a huge following of young centrists and neoliberals on Twitter. I kind of run the same circles, and that following consists of the AIU guy that you play, Atheism is Unstoppable, who I think is he's racist. I think he's a fucking racist, to be honest.
Okay. Cool. Interesting. Anonymous black guy called me a racist. Also called me a couple other things, a neoliberal and a centrist. I'm not sure what could possibly have been meant by that. Neoliberal? Nah, just a liberal. Just a liberal. Neo is for Nazis and the Matrix. And as for a centrist? No. No. In no way am I a centrist. That's a bad word, as far as I'm concerned. But this idea that because I'm an admirer of Sam Harris, I've been influenced by him on race. When Sam Harris did that podcast where he brought on a black guy to talk about race, we were all laughing at the fact that, holy shit, the conversation has moved so far forward that even Sam Harris feels comfortable enough to dip his toe in the water. I had been publicly talking about race years before that, and all of my thoughts were on record. So I am sorry, but no. Just like I've been an atheist long before I even knew of Sam Harris, my thoughts on race existed long before Sam Harris, and they're not that complicated on either topic. It's just reality, just evidence-based reality. That's what I believe in.
And there's also a guy named Nightmare Fuel. He's on YouTube also. They're two up-and-coming atheist centrists. I believe they got their views from Sam Harris because, they mention him a lot. But
So if you mention somebody a lot, I mentioned Steve Shives a lot. No, what an absurd thing to say. Again, it's a Jewish conspiracy. Sam Harris is the puppeteer behind... No. And wait, what are we up and coming? What? I've already come. The pillow talk is over. I'm napping. And what are we, centrists? Sorry, Reese and I are centrists. Well, here's Reese on the political compass, which I don't know what he's doing up there. I'm not sure if he thinks this is a target practice and you're trying to get into the middle. I don't know. I don't know what's going on. And this is where I am on the political compass. This is not centrism. I guess it's his way of distancing himself from us. So if he can say that we're not one of him politically, then it's easier to call us racist. Although he didn't call Reese racist by name, just by association. Now, I waited to hear more from that caller. Nothing more came. It was just an accusation. That's it. And in 2017, it's just not good enough. It just means nothing. Now, this was on a podcast from a guy who doesn't like me either. And he's a regressive, like a pure, just vintage regressive. Now, you want to see a picture of him? I'll show you. And I will just let the 1,000 words worth speak for itself. Kaboom. That's him. Now, you send me a picture of a guy like that? Yeah, he's not going to like me. I can tell. We're not going to get along on many fronts. This is a guy that avoided noogies and wedgies from me by sheer accident. You put me in the same time and place as this man, dominance is being established. By the way, it's not just physical. We're talking mental. I will mentally rape this man.
What the hell am I trying to say? It is not time to make it unclear, to write off lives that don't make sense. Love myself better than you. Know it's wrong, so what should I do? One more special message to go, then I'm done and I can go home. Love myself better than you. Know it's wrong.
Next, you'll go to the chorus, which goes like this.
I'm on a plane. I can't complain. I'm on a plane.